Wow, there's been a lot of reporting from these little blue check people on Twitter that has reported that the Commander's sale has been finalized and it's just waiting on the announcement. I guess they have other stuff that, when you have $1 billion and stuff like that, and billionaires involved there's a lot of different lawyers and financial people that's involved and finalizing stuff. And you still have the NFL that has to make a final approval on who actually, they approve to get the team. So there's been a lot of reporting, a lot of people with these, like I say, these blue checks. I don't even know if they're reporters, but they said that the team has been sold, and Josh Harris is the new owner of the Washington Commanders. There's a report yesterday that said that Magic Johnson has joined the Josh Harris group, Mitchell Rails group, and so there's also the report out there about Michael Jordan selling the Charlotte Hornets, or selling his minority interest in the majority interest in the Charlotte Hornets, because he's interested in buying or joining a group for the Washington Commanders. There's a lot going on with the sale. I think it's down to maybe one or two groups. There is a third group probably that's out there too, but it seemed like it's leaning to be Josh Harris group and Mitchell Rails. So they have a combined wealth of total wealth of $12 billion net worth. So bringing Magic Johnson on, and out there, Magic has been involved with a lot of different teams, the LA Dodgers, the Lakers, a lot of different teams that he's been involved with. I believe it's the LA football team, the MLS soccer team, that one of them, I know it's two of them out there, that one of them he was involved with that. So, Magic is a pro's pro. Magic is a winner. So, they want to reach out to Magic and have him come in there to maybe be the front or the face of the franchise, so to speak. I don't have a problem with that. I know people saying, well, he's a basketball player. What do you know about NFL? Hey, sports is sports. And Magic knows a lot of different people. He has contacts. So I wouldn't have any objection to it at all. I just want this thing done so we can move on as a franchise and get back to winning. That's the most important thing I want. I want to see us back on top of the football world, football mountain, however you want to call it, and just be competitive and be a contender each year, and playing for championships. That's what I want. Dan Snyder has been a god-awful owner, and I think that's the consensus pretty much out there. He's a terrible owner. He didn't want to do any upgrades to the stadium. Practice facilities, as you saw, was voted on by the members of the NFL. The players are saying that that's the worst facility, and I've known that for a long time. Just based on hearing people talk about the fan experience and just the food, and you saw the sewer pipes bust, a year or so ago. So there's a lot of things that Dan Snyder didn't do. That all he had to do was spend some money on the team, on the facilities, but he didn't want to do it. Dan has always been an arrogant person, a pariah, so to speak, in the NFL circles. A lot of owners don't. He just rubs people the wrong way. He rubs everybody the wrong way. That's just him. He may change eventually, but he is what he is, and people who show you who they are, believe them. That's how I look at it. But this Josh Harris gentleman who owns the New Jersey Devils, the hockey team, and the Philadelphia 76ers. The Philadelphia 76ers have been competitive. They went through that process, and they're still going through the process, I guess, trying to get to the mountaintop. So he knows how to deal with sports franchises and the business of sports franchises and what it takes to get, be competitive and to get quality personnel and get people who know how to do their job to run these franchises. So from what I'm hearing is he's a hands-off owner. He's hands-off. So we'll see, but I also heard that he's kind of like a penny pincher and, trying to build a stadium and is he going to be the one that's going to flip that bill, or he's going to put that on the taxpayers? So one thing if he flips the bill for that stadium, wherever it might be, it's going to be, the ticket's going to be very high. It's going to be a high ticket, high value ticket. If it's publicly built, you kind of got the same situation that you have, like you can see the Baltimore Ravens stadium. Little things a little bit reasonable, but so be prepared to still pay $20 for beers or whatever that you indulge in, because hey man, you flipping $2 or $3 billion into a stadium, that they got to get that money back. They got to they got to do what they got to do. That's just business, and I know the fans don't like it. They don't like to come up with that type of cost, but hey man, what are you gonna do? You don't want to build one taxpayer's way. If the guy can build it on his own and get some donors and people who investors and stuff like that, then that's the route that people normally gonna take to get that done. They want a Super Bowl here in Washington. Whoever buys the team, they're gonna want to host a Super Bowl. You can't get one with FedEx Field. Now we'll see. I mean, I know Larry Hogan had, offered to kind of build up FedEx Field and surrounding part of FedEx Field, but that location, it's not working for me. It's not working. I mean, it's nothing to do there after the game. There's, when you're just driving to see a game, you tailgate, but there's nothing like any, bars in the area that's convenient and stuff like that. So FedEx is what FedEx is. So we'll see. We'll see what the outcome might be and who the owner will be. A lot of people are anticipating an announcement to come soon, probably within the next or this weekend or so, because the NFL owners meeting is this weekend or this Sunday. It starts this Sunday, so I think that's kind of lofty expectation, but it could happen. You never know. So we'll see. I just want it done. I just want it to get done. Get rid of Snyder. Get rid of that, his stench and his residue and all that energy or lack of energy that he had, and he was involved with, and get them out of there. God, bless them, whatever they do in the future. I don't want any harm done to them, but, they were just a joke of an owner. They were a joke. Dan Snyder was a joke of an owner. So part of it, I think he was so young when he got the team. I think he was like in his late 30s, early 40s, and I don't know. He just never wanted to put any money into the team as far as facilities, and as far as getting your players weight rooms. I mean, you got college weight rooms are state of the art and look better than these NFL weight rooms and stuff, just based on this report and stuff. These people are coming from Alabama's, Florida's, and you see Colorado's weight room. It's immaculate. So it is what it is, man. So hopefully, Commander fans, we can get this thing wrapped up or put a bow on it, and we can only judge the new owner or owners on their track record once they take over the team. But it's going to be a lot of work to get back up to where we need to get. But hopefully, Ron and them are signing players. They're trying to tighten up their roster and hopefully by the draft, there'll be a lot of, you're in a position to have a lot of best player available situations instead of need. And that's really where you want to be at. But, if Sam Howell can lead this team to where it needs to be, I'm good. I'm going to ride with him. Whoever's the starting quarterback, I want them to do well. And as you saw, we picked up, signed Jacoby Brissett, a steady veteran. Maybe a bridge quarterback, maybe a starter. I mean, if there's a competition, I will probably lean towards him winning it. But if it's just close and he hasn't separated himself, I'll roll with Sam Howell. That if it was just me, because I'll roll with the young guy and have him develop under fire. So just thought I'd come on here, man, and just give you some thoughts and let you know what it is. And watch out for them people on Twitter, man. They got tricks. They'll show pictures of people and say it was really wild. It was a wild weekend, man. But anyway, hope everyone's doing well, and take care. We'll see you soon. Peace.